Keith Long, a 3-0 victory against UCD, who you would have to say had a very good first half. So I suppose you'll be glad that you went in at half time with a goal lead.
Yeah, it was a good goal. Junior showed his striker instincts to follow in. And there was very little in the game up until that point, I suppose. Obviously, we probably had more of the ball, more of the possession. I don't think we tested the goalkeeper. We had a couple of shots, but they were wide. But Junior follows in, from the shot. Goalkeeper parries in. Junior's on hand to get us ahead in the game. So, 43rd minute, I think we go in at half time, 1-0 up, and we come out second half, and James Talbot makes a really, really good save. I'm not quite sure whether. If we see it back on the television, I think you'll realise how good a save it is to keep it 1-0, and we go down, we get a penalty. Dawson converts the penalty, and then it's great to see Promise getting a goal, because I think he needs that from a confidence point of view. Strikers live on confidence, and so it was great for Junior and him and for Promise to get goals tonight. So that's pleasing, plus a clean sheet.
Yeah, and it did seem a little bit in the first half the game was a bit flat, maybe in the stands and on the pitch as well. But I suppose getting that goal, you see it come out in the second half, a rejuvenated side. I'm sure you probably gave the players a bit of a telling off maybe at half time as well.
Well, confidence amongst the players is, obviously it helps when you win games, and we haven't been doing that regularly enough this year. So that's only I think our fourth win. Of the season. We've drawn a lot of games and we've been ahead in the games, so it's natural enough for players to sort of go within themselves to a certain extent, and I suppose it's our job to give them confidence, to try and fill them, instill them full of belief. They're good players. We've got a good side. We haven't kept enough clean sheets this year, so it was really important for us to do so tonight. We'll need to play better. UCD had some moments in the game where we need to defend better. As a team, that's not directed at anybody in particular. We need to defend from the front as a team, and we're pleased to get the job done tonight. It's a good win for us. We kept a clean sheet. We scored 3 goals. So, from that perspective, it's nice to bounce back after last week's disappointment.
And a quick mention as well of Jordan Doherty. Stepped in last week at centre back because Rory Feely went off injured straight after coming on. Jordan looked very calm and assured. And again, tonight he looked very comfortable back there. Oscar Brennan, co-commentator, said that was the word for him, comfortable.
Jordan has been absolutely brilliant for us. Really, really good. He's a thorough professional. Prepares every week to play. Hasn't sulked since he's been out of the team. He's bided his time. He's taken his chance in a position that's not his natural position. He can play there. Has played there before. And I thought, like you said, he's comfortable. His distribution is very, very good. He makes good decisions, and he's mature for his age. And he came in and like you said last week, did well. Tonight again, done really well. So I'm delighted for him. Yeah. I'll mention young James McManus off the bench, making his debut for the club today. So at 17 years of age, we have high hopes for James, and hopefully that's one of many appearances that he'll make for the senior team here at the club, because we pride ourselves on the transition of our academy players into the first team. Jamie Mullins comes off the bench tonight. It's great to get Jamie some minutes tonight. James McManus making his debut, like I said. Keenborn on the bench. He didn't get off, come onto the pitch tonight, and has been on the bench for the first team for the last number of weeks. I think it's important that young players in our club see that there is a pathway to the first team, if and when we believe that they're ready to play.
And just to finish, despite all the talk after last weekend's match, you win tonight. You're just 3 points off the European places. Obviously a tricky trip to Derry City next week, but we have seen them struggle against some sides at home. So how do you approach the week leading into that game and the match itself?
Well, listen, our first step has to be recovery tomorrow. Our preparation starts now, effectively at the end of the game. So we get ourselves in tomorrow, recover well. The boys will have Sunday off, and then we go again preparing for a really tough game up in the Brandywell on Friday against the league leaders. I believe they've beaten Pats tonight, so and they're going well. They've got a quality team. I think there wasn't a huge amount between us in the last game here, so that will hopefully give us a little bit of confidence. We'll need to play well. We need everybody to turn up in the Brandywell. It's going to be a hostile atmosphere up there. They'll be looking forward to it. But that's what the game's all about. To challenge yourselves, to test yourself against the best teams, and that's what we'll be trying to do. Obviously we'll be underdogs going up there. We'll be up against it, but we need everybody, like I said, to turn up, to turn it on, and to try and play the way we can play. So listen, we're looking forward to it. That's the challenge. I suppose, Stephen, I just want to say to you, it's great to see you back in front of, behind the camera, asking the questions. So delighted to have you back, on co-com or commentary tonight. So it's great to see you looking so well.
Thanks really, Keith.
Cheers.
Thank you. Best luck.
Thanks.